Hello there. We are back on another day of our 100 Days to Brave journey. Thank you so much for sticking with me, for going along with me on this journey. I very much appreciate it. We are up to day 70 of the journey. Again, we're using the book of Daily Devotions as written by Annie F. Downs. And again, it's a book to help us to develop in becoming our most brave, our most courageous, our most confident selves, right? And in the hopes of helping us to embrace that path and the plan that God has for each of our lives. This has been a great journey so far. The readings, the daily calls to action, everything has been great. Again, thank you for following along with me. You can get the book yourself. Amazon.com, that's where I got it from. Check it out for free at your local library, maybe at one of your local bookstores. If you don't do any of those things, if you continue to follow along with me here daily, you will get the readings, and I read them fresh right here, right now. We are up to day number 70. In a new portion of the book, Brave Enough to Pursue Healing. Healing is often a choice. Let's get into day number 70. Rhythms of discipline. For the moment, all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it. That's Hebrews chapter 12, verse 11. I decided to run a half marathon one spring several years ago. It was a ridiculous decision. I don't like running. I signed up, paid my money, and booked my flight to Florida and was immediately full of regret. But the other girls doing it with me, Blair, Katie, and Emily, had signed up, paid, and booked as well, so there was no backing out. I downloaded a training program to my iPhone the fall before the race and decided I would spend 6 months really training for this half marathon. I didn't. So by the time March rolled around and we were packing for the weekend, I had jogged approximately 3 miles in my training. And I was about to attempt 13 and 1/10. After more than 3.5 hours, I crossed that finish line. Only 3 gift packs remained on the table, and in the official standings of thousands of racers, I finished next to last. 3 grandmas walking finished in front of me. The next week was the most painful week of my life. Every muscle hurt. Every single one. I walked like I had just ridden a horse from Maine to that very Florida beach. I pretty much just wanted to lie on the floor like a starfish with an IV of ibuprofen for 2 or 10 days. My lack of training and lack of discipline really came back to haunt me after that race. I could have done better in that race, dealt with less pain, and possibly been willing to attempt another race of that distance had I actually trained. Discipline has always felt like rules to me, and even though I'm a natural born rule follower, when I'm the one making the rules and trying to keep them, it's not natural. The truth is that discipline isn't rules you have to live by or laws you have to obey. Discipline is the work done on the practice field so you are ready for the big game. What does that discipline look like? I don't know for you. I just know that I often like to label discipline as something boring and unnecessary when really, if you want to be brave and be ready to be called into the game, you have to practice. Your discipline, the rhythm that makes you the best you, whether it's training your body, your mind, or your spirit, shows up when it's time to say the right thing, do the right thing, be the brave person you want to be. It's the practice that makes perfect, and the practice that makes you brave. All right, rhythms of discipline for day 70. The point in today's lesson that's brought out is discipline is the work done on the practice field so you are ready for the big game. Again, discipline is the work done on the practice field so you are ready for the big game. Our call to action for today, day number 70. Be brave. What's one area of your life where you could be more disciplined? Oh my, again, what's one area of your life where you could be more disciplined? And for myself, what's one area of my life where I could be more disciplined? I've got many thoughts rolling around my head and where I can be more disciplined. So, again, hopefully you still have your handy dandy journal where we take notes and all that good stuff. So what's the one area in our lives where we can be more disciplined? Ponder that thought and just jot down some notes. And we will continue on our 100 Days to Brave journey. Again, this portion of the book, Brave Enough to Pursue Healing. Healing is often a choice. For day 69, yesterday, the call to action had stated, we are going all in for the next few days on your health. Why? Because only a working body can be a brave body. We have spent time talking about our minds and our spirits, so prepare your heart as we dive into talking about our bodies. And here we are today for day number 70. And the first thing, what's one area of your life where you could be more disciplined? So ready to dig a little bit deeper as our 100 Days to Brave journey continues. Leave comments below if you like it. Not necessarily, you don't have to share the area where you think you can be more disciplined. I know, for me, it's more than one area. I need to be a bit more disciplined in getting things done. Even some simple things. I wash a load of clothes. Finish it out. Wash them, dry them, put them away. Don't leave them down in the dryer for 2 days or 2 weeks. Just different areas as far as being a bit more disciplined when handling business stuff. Not like paying bills and that, but just things that I know I need to get done. I need to just pull those reins in a little bit tighter and be a little bit better as for some things that pertain to me. So an interesting one today, people. One area of your life where you can be more disciplined. I'm going to think about that question a little bit more and try to hone it in and be a little bit more specific for me, and hopefully you will do the same. All right, that's day number 70 in the books. We're into our last 30 days on our 100 Days to Brave journey. Have a great evening, and until tomorrow, peace.